The pilot episode of Yumi Tamura's Don't Say It Mystery is getting a reboot. Ayakano's Requiem of the Rose King spin-offs have been finished, and the latest news on video game titles, fall 2023 anime titles, and anime titles for 2024. What's up? This is Jeff, and this is your anime news source. This is Animinutes. Fuji Television announced that Yumi Tamura's Don't Call It Mystery is getting a special reboot version of the pilot episode in celebration of the upcoming live-action film, where the TV special streams on Saturday, September 9th, and the live-action film releases on Friday, September 15th. The special reboot of the pilot episode will feature new footage showing a new perspective of the story, and also include the live-action series that will adapt the 11th volume of the manga. Actor Masaki Suda reprises his role as Totono Kuno as he follows his mystery-solving cases. The staff of the TV series and an upcoming live-action film are producing the project, including Hiroaki Matsuyama is directing, together with Tomoko Aizawa is writing the scripts, and Ken Arai is a music producer. The series is published in Shogakukan's Monthly Flowers magazine in November 2017 and received achievements including the winner of the 67th Shogakukan Manga Award for Best General category in 2020 and the runner-up in Takashi Masa's This Manga is Amazing Guidebook for Female Readers in 2019 placed second, and Da Vinci's Book of the Year in 2021 also placed second and released in 12 book volumes. It was adapted into a live-action series that aired in January 2022. The September 2023 issue of Akita Shouten's Monthly Princess magazine announced that Ayakano's Requiem of the Rose King spin-offs, including The Queen and the Rose Knight and The King of Idol of the Rose King Academy, have been finished in the October 2023 issue to be published in September 2023. In Requiem of the Rose King, The Queen and the Rose Knight, the story centers on the everyday lives of the series, including how Margaret of Anjou, as a young woman, is to marry Henry VI, her doubts about the planned marriage, and the protracted cruel battle in which she defends the throne of Lancaster. The series is published in January 2021 and released in 2 book volumes. And in The King of Idol of the Rose King Academy, the story centers on the characters of the series as they become idols and entertainers. The series is published in the magazine in January 2021, where Kineko Abekawa is drawing and Kanno is supervising and releasing a single book volume. The original story centers when Richard's father, the patriarch of the House of York, seems poised to become king of medieval England during the Wars of the Roses. But just as success appears imminent, he is attacked. Now, in the midst of deep despair, Richard acts out in revenge and must face a powerful and beautiful enemy. The series is published in Akita Shouten's Monthly Princess magazine from October 2013 to January 2022 and released in 17 book volumes. It was adapted into a light novel written by Yo Makusu in Akita Shoten in December 2021, a 24-episode animated series that aired in January 2022, and a stage play adaptation in June 2022. Bandai Namco Entertainment announced the release of a new smartphone app based on Taiko no Tatsujin titled Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Connect, and the mobile app is available on Android and iOS devices in selected countries including Asia such as Japan, Indonesia, Thailand, Hong Kong, and Macau. The mobile app features a tentative list of over 600 songs for the Rhythm app, which includes 19 Vocaloid tracks, 59 classic musical tracks, 5 variety tracks, 19 tracks from video games, and 469 Namco original tracks. Taiko no Tatsujin is a series of rhythm video games created by Namco, where the video game franchise was released on arcades, consoles, and mobile platforms in February 2001. In the games, players stimulate playing a taiko drum in time with music. Arc System Works announced the details of 2 fighting video games, including Guilty Gear Strive announced that the video game series has reached 2.5 million players in celebration of the 25th anniversary of the fighting video game franchise, and in celebration of its milestone, Soichi Kitasono is drawing an illustration and messages from the Guilty Gear staff for the players. Guilty Gear Strive is the 7th mainline installment of the series and the 25th overall, where the video game was released for the PlayStation including PS4 and PS5, Xbox including One, Series S and Series X, arcades, and PC via Steam in June 2021. The video game series received generally positive reviews from critics who praised its visuals, gameplay, and netcode. Guilty Gear is a fighting video game franchise created by artist and designer Daisuke Ishiwatari, where the video game was released in 1998 and has spawned into several sequels. The franchise has generally received praise from video game reviewers for its highly technical gameplay, graphics, soundtrack, and for its characters. It was adapted into other media including manga and drama series, and the spiritual successor of the series, Blaze Blue. And at the Evo Fighting Tournament in Las Vegas, Nevada, game developer French Bread announced that they are developing a sequel of Under Night Invert titled Under Night Invert 2 Sir Celeste to be released on the PlayStation including PS4 and PS5, Switch, and PC via Steam in early 2024. The 2D fighting video game series features 21 returning characters, new inverts, and the final chapter of the Hollow Knight storyline that began with the original series. Under Night Invert is a fighting video game series developed by French Bread and Ecole Software. The video game was released in September 2012, where the video game uses 3 attack buttons and the 4th one tied to the grid meter. Grid is a tug-of-war mechanic to reward players for defense or offense. The official website of Toei Animation's Precure announced the theme songs for the upcoming Yes Precure 5 The Power of Hope Adult Precure to be streamed in October 2023, and the animated series is part of the 20th anniversary of the Precure franchise. The members of the Cure Quartet, including singers Mayumi Gojo, Yuka Uchihae, Mayu Kudo, and Kanako Miyamoto, are performing the ending theme song The Drops of Precure. The group are originally performed in 2008 to commemorate the 5th anniversary of the Precure franchise. Gojo and Uchihae are performing the theme songs for Splash Star in 2006, where Uchihae performed the opening theme song and Gojo performed the ending theme song. And Kudo and Miyamoto are performing the theme songs for Precure 5 in 2007, where Kudo performed the opening theme song and Miyamoto will perform the ending theme song. The official website of Kumo Kagyu and Nobuo Kanatsuki's Goblin Slayer announced the details including the cast, staff, and stream date for the upcoming second season that streams on Crunchyroll coming in October 2023. The cast from the first season and animated film is returning the roles for the new season, including Yuichiro Umehara as Goblin Slayer, a stoic and calm person who is generally unable to devote himself to the majority of things outside of goblin slaying, and Yui Ogura as Priestess, a kind and empathic person who has no problems making new friends, although she can be rather shy at first. She is always noted by others to be frail and delicate looking, and is rather prone to shedding tears and going red-faced when troubled. This usually happens whenever Goblin Slayer is being callous. Still, she can and does maintain her assertiveness while tearing up all the same. Takahao Osaki will be the chief director, and Misato Takada is directing for the new season at the animation studio Liden Films, replacing White Fox since they produced the first season in October 2018, together with Hideyuki Kawata returning to writing the composition. Kenichiro Suehiro is once again composing the music, and Hiromi Kato is the character designer. The series is published in SB Creative's GA Bunko, where Kagyu is writing and Kanatsuki is illustrating in February 2016 and released in 16 book volumes. It was adapted into a manga series drawn by Kosuke Kurose in Square Enix's monthly Big Gangan magazine in May 2016 and released in 14 book volumes. It was adapted into a series of side stories, including the side story Year 1, including the light novel written by Shingo Adachi in SB Creative in March 2018 and released in 3 book volumes, and the manga adaptation drawn by Kento Ida in Square Enix's Young Gangan magazine in September 2017 and released in 10 book volumes. Another side story, Dai Katana, including the light novel, illustrated by Iyak in SB Creative's GA Bunko from August 2019 to April 2022 and released in 3 book volumes, and the manga adaptation drawn by Masahiro Ikeno for the first part from December 2018 to April 2019, and Aoki Shogo for the second part in Square Enix's Manga Up in August 2019 and released in 6 book volumes. Brand New Day, drawn by Masahiro Ikeno in Square Enix's monthly Big Gundam magazine from May 2018 to May 2019 and released in 2 book volumes. Day in the Life, drawn by Daichi Matsuse, also in the same magazine in December 2022 and released a single book volume, and an animated film, Goblin's Crown, released in February 2020. The official YouTube channel of Twin Engine posted a trailer for Toei Animation's Mononoke and announced the details including the cast, staff, and release date that screens coming in the summer of 2024. Voice actor Hiroshi Kamiya is leading the new voice of Mononoke, replacing voice actor Takahiro Sakurai in the animated series. Mononoke is a mysterious medicine seller who travels along feudal Japan, uncovering and slaying evil spirits called Mononoke. Kenji Nakamura is once again directing the animated film since he directed the TV series at the animation studio Twin Engine together with Kitsuneko Nagata as a character designer, Kimiaki Sato and Yuki Sudo are producers, Yukio Nagasaki is a sound director, Shigeru Nishiyama is editing, and Taku Iwasaki is a music producer. Based on the animated series that aired for 12 episodes in July 2007 and adapted into a manga series published in Square Enix's Young Gangan magazine from August 2007 to August 2008, released in 2 book volumes, and Tokuma Shoten's monthly Comic 7 magazine from September 2013 to November 2014, also released in 2 book volumes. Ichijinsa announced that Namori's Yuru Yuri, the Ohmori family, is getting 2 mid-length animated films that include the first part, The Ohmori Family Dear Sisters, and the second part, The Ohmori Family Dear Friends, to be screened sometime in 2024. The cast from the previous seasons of the original animated series and OVAs is returning their roles for the 2-part film, including Emiri Kato as Sakurako Ohmori, an enthusiastic candidate for the position of Student Council Vice President that she has constant bickering and apparent animosity bury the fact that they actually consider each other as friends and share a deep affection. Chiwa Saito as Nadeshiko Omuro, Sakurako's older sister, is intelligent and responsible, and she is in a romantic relationship with one of her friends. And Rina Hidaka as Hanako Omuro, the younger sister and an elementary school student who acts very mature for her age, but also has some childish tendencies. Now, Yuki Tatsuya is directing the anime at the animation studios Passion and Studio Links. Together with Masahiro Yokotani is writing and supervising the scripts, Kazuyuki Ueda is a character designer, Yusuke Shirato is a music composer, and Lantis is a music production. The series is published in Ichijinsa's Nico Nico Sega, Nico Nico Yurihime, and Yurihime at Pixiv in July 2012 and released in 6 book volumes. Based on the original magazines created by Namori, published in Ichijinsa's Comic Yurihime-S magazine in June 2008 and moving to Comic Yurihime magazine in September 2010 and released in 22 book volumes. It was adapted into 4 seasons of the animated series, 2 OVAs in November 2014 and November 2019, and a 4-episode ONA in September 2019. The official website of Tsuyoshi Fujitaka and Chisato Naruse's My Instant Death ability is So Overpowered, and also the details including the cast, staff, and stream date that is coming in January 2024. The cast for the animated series is Koki Uchiyama as Yogi Takato, a teenager who doesn't care much about his surroundings or people as long as it doesn't involve him or his friends or allies. He likes to play video games whenever he can, as well as to sleep a lot. Miyu Tomita as Tomochika Danora, a very emotional girl and always complains on contests when Yogiri kills something he shouldn't or when he kills recklessly, except when he has a good reason for it in her point of view. Tomoko Kaneda as Mokomoko Danora, a talkative ghost that always says one thing or another about the Danora lineage when she gets the chance. She is also very protective towards Tomochika, always by her side, and is determined to do anything to protect her if needed. And Yui Hori as Sion, a spoiled woman that always had everything she needed due to being the strongest sage out there, always leveling up without the need to do anything. Masakazu Hishida is directing the anime at the animation studio Okuto Nobu, together with Joe Alba is writing and overseeing the series scripts, Sayuri Sakimoto is a character designer, and Hanai Nakamura, Tatsuhiko Saiki, Kanade Sakuma, and Daisuke Kadowaki are music composers. Kyoto Animation announced that Ayano Takeda's Sound Euphonium is getting its 3rd season to be streamed coming in April 2024 after the release of the Ensemble Contest OVA, which was released on Friday, August 4th. The cast from the previous 2 seasons of the animated series and 2 animated films is returning their roles for the 3rd season, including Tomoyo Kurosawa as Kumiko Omai. Kumiko becomes the president of the band club as she enters her 3rd year, where she targets her getting gold at the Nationals. Based on the light novel series published in Takajima Sabunko, where Takeda is writing and Miki Asada is illustrating from December 2013 to June 2019 and released in 12 book volumes. It was adapted into a manga series drawn by Hami in Takajima's This Manga is Amazing web manga from November 2014 to October 2015 and released in 3 book volumes. It also received criticism from Western viewers for perceived queerbaiting with regard to the relationship between Omai and Reina Kosaka. The official website of Yui Kitayama and Whip's Seirei Gensouki Spirit Chronicles announced that the upcoming second season has an official release date that streams coming sometime in 2024. The cast from the first season of the animated series that aired in October 2021 is returning their roles for the new season, including Yoshitsugu Matsuoka as Haruto Amakawa, a young man who died before he could reunite with his childhood friend who disappeared 5 years ago. He is living inside of a young boy named Ryo Kawasuki, who is living in the slums of the Beltum Kingdom, who wants revenge on behalf of his mother, who was murdered in front of him when he was 5 years old. Based on the light novel series was published in Let's Become Novelists from February 2014 to October 2020 and released in 10 book volumes. It was published by Hobby Japan's H.J. Bunko, where Kitayama is writing and Reed is illustrating in October 2015 and released in 23 book volumes. It was adapted into a manga series published in Hobby Japan's Comic Fire manga website, where Tenkra is drawing the first part from October 2016 to February 2017, and Futago Minaduki in July 2017, and released in 8 book volumes. If you have comments or suggestions, let us know in the comments. You can follow on my official Facebook fan page at facebook.com/ManchesterNews and subscribe to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Kifaboy. Well, that's about it for Animinutes. Today is August 5th, 2023. This is Jeff, and this is Animinutes.